Harris, and I'm the producer of this timeless and soulful program that features the cultural scene of Harlem. It highlights the contribution to America's music, dance, and literature by those artists who were prominent during the great Harlem Renaissance. So let's begin the show by my introducing the creator and musical director of Harlem After Dark, Allan Harris, and his amazing band, Arcoiris Sandoval on piano, and Marty Kenney on the bass.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another night I spent alone. Comes as no surprise that we had a quarrel, and it tore my little heart in two. So I'm telling you, sweet darling, can't live my life without you. That night you up and left me, my little world had just caved in. It's too late in my life, little darling, look for some new love again. So if you have some pity, would you make my little dreams come true? Would you turn your love around? Can't live my life without you. Whenever you smile at me, my heart just skips and spins and grins. No matter if we're alone, in a room of noise and noisy friends. Lately I talk to myself, I walk around, I make no sense. Can't you see, little darling, it's you that I love. Can't you see, pretty baby, bring back my love. Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another night I spent alone. Comes as no surprise that we had a quarrel, and it tore my little heart in two. So I'm telling you, sweet darling, can't live my life without you. Welcome to Harlem. Whenever you smile at me, my heart just skips and spins and grins. No matter if we're alone, in a room of noise and noisy friends. Lately I talk to myself, yes I do. I walk around, I make no sense. Can't you see, little darling, it's you that I love. Can't you see, pretty baby, bring back my love. Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another night I spent alone. Comes as no surprise that we had a quarrel, and it tore my little heart in two. So I'm telling you, sweet darling, I can't live my life without you. Can't live my life without you, baby. No, no, no. Can't live my life without you. Ooh. Harlem After Dark. Take you back to Harlem Renaissance. Good evening. Glad you can join me here in my parlor in Sugar Hill, Harlem. Yes, A better way to celebrate the sounds of Harlem is to bring the past into the present, which we're going to try to do. We do this by acknowledging the most important tradition, the Harlem Rent Party. That's where tenants, they used to come together and charge a fee for someone to come over to their house. They have a piano, a band. Bill Robinson might dance. Nina Horn might sing a song. Fats Waller might play a little piano. And it was called a rent party. It was during Prohibition, during the Harlem Renaissance. And you might see on the piano one of the most prominent jazz artists of the time. He was on film, he was on record from South Carolina. His name was Fats Waller. Now my pianist, she's not fat, she's very pretty, but she can play just like Fats Waller when she wants to. Oh yeah, here we go. One time, baby. Look at that switching in the kitchen, baby. No one to walk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, I'm hanging out on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Nobody but you, I know for certain, the one you love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in that corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Please believe me, I don't stay out late, nowhere to go. I'm home about 8, just me and that radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Wanna switch it, Marty? Wanna switch it? Switching in the kitchen, isn't it? As Fats Waller would say. Like Jack Horner in that corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Please believe me, I don't stay out late, nowhere to go. I'm home about 8, just me and that radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Yeah.
Oh, that sounded so good. Swinging up here in Harlem. You know, sophistication, style, and a new sense of belonging was the image that Harlem projected to a disenfranchised people, whether you were Black, Jewish, Irish, or Italian. Many of the most prominent male performers, such as Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, and countless others, were children of the African-American diaspora who migrated to Harlem to create, develop, and eventually share their gifts to the world. One of these artists was someone I know you're familiar with, the great Nat King Cole.
Goodbye. No use leading with a chance. This is where our story ends. Never lovers, ever friends. Goodbye. Let our hearts call it a day. But before you walk away, I sincerely want to say I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, but then a kiss, but more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health, yes I do, but more than wealth, I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never, never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from that storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, but most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. Yes, I do. I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I, we could never be. So with my best, my very, very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from that storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, but most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. I love you.
Well, all I need is a little candlelight.
Hey.
That was gorgeous.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That was
Thank you,
beautiful.
Arco. Thank you, Marty. Got all these lovely ladies here. Well, let's stay on this Nat King Cole train. I'd like to welcome you, wherever you are. We got friends out there, Pat, while they're vamping.
Oh, yeah.
Who
We've
do
got
you
lots
have?
of good friends. We have Anna Becker, who says, no wonder they compare you to Nat Cole and Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett.
Hello, Anna. We're going to do something in Harlem After Dark. What else we have?
We have our friend from Korea, and Gerhard from Germany, and Tara, and Piero from Italy.
Hello, you guys.
And Joshua Leclerc, he's here every week. We love him. And Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell.
Bobby Bell.
And David Roth from Pittsburgh. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Here we go. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Don't you know love is more than just that little game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't you break it. Love was made for me and you. Baby, what you got? Oh no, ow. Set up. She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet was the night. Hey! Don't be monking on me. Harlem After Dark. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one they call that girl Patty. What? B is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love is all that I can give to you. Oh, don't you know love is more than just that little game. For Marty, that's true. True in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't you break it. Love was made for me and you. Talking about love, a little bit of love, babu, baby, baby, down. Boom, dee doo, ba down. Sweet boom, 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 down. I'm in love, just a little bit of love. Yes, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Hey there. That sounded great, you guys. Loved it.
Oh, my.
Our neighbors upstairs are swinging, too. It's just like a real rent party.
Oh, man.
Amaris.
Amaris,
and
Jamal. How you doing, my brothers and sisters?
And we got a shout out to Tammy McCann, who's listening from Chicago. And
boy, if you want to hear somebody sing the blues, hear some jazz, and just get down with my
opera.
girl from Chicago, Tammy McCann. She's a bad girl. Tammy, when you're in New York, maybe we'll let her slip by here one day and just sing.
We'll invite her, yeah.
Please, Tammy, come to New York and sing with us. We got a girl here, Arco on piano, and Marty, so we'll welcome you, my darling.
She knows Arco well.
That's right.
Hey, so you know what? Coming into the Harlem jazz scene were the exciting new sounds of the instrumentalists, the jazz instrumentalists. Those hard bopping and swinging innovators led by soloists like Lionel Hampton, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Thelonious Monk, and that modern innovator, the one and only Miles Davis.
It's hard to learn how tears can burn one's heart. That's the thing that I found out. Too late, I guess, 'cause I'm in a mess. My faith have gone, why leave me on this way? I thought there'd been a price on love, but I had to pay. What you got? If I could perform a miracle, I revive your thoughts of me. I know that it's hopeless, you can never really care. Why despair? I'll go along, hoping someday you'll learn the flame in my heart, dear. Forever will burn. What you got, little girl? What you got there in your blue velvet? Charlie Parker, Kansas City. That's what he did. I know you got something. I know you got something for this little girl. I know you got something. Does he always play like that? Marty Kenney. It's hard to learn how tears can burn one's heart. That's the thing that I found out. Too late, I guess, 'cause I'm in a mess. My faith have gone, Why lay me on this way? I thought I'd been a price on love, 'cause I had to pay. If I could perform a miracle, I revive your thoughts of me. I know that there's a place you could never really care. Why despair? I'll go along, hoping someday you'll learn the flame in my heart, dear. Flame in my heart, dear. Flame in my heart, dear. Forever will burn. Hey now. Boy, that was nice. Well, we might as well do a little Miles Davis, huh? Let's do some Miles Davis. But we're in the Harlem Renaissance. You're up here in Harlem in our parlor. Tammy's been up here a few times, haven't you, girlfriend? Yeah.
She was here when we moved in the first week,
That's
I
right.
think.
Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. She don't probably want to hear that. Well, give me the key to that. We're going to do a little something from Kind of Blue. Miles Davis walked off the stage. That's what your folks all are saying. Miles Davis walked off the stage. Clean out of sight now. Coltrane walked off the stage. That's what your folks all are saying. Yes, he did leave the stage. And that's a fact now. They felt they had to rehearse. Although we know they are masters, they get a real mellow sound. And you would have to admit it. I guess they both left the stage. That the folks all are saying. And if you can't figure out their groove, well, I have hipped you. Well, my friends, how about Miles Davis? Always wonder why people always try to find some fault of this man in his horn. And when they go to wherever he is playing, they seem to go to see whether he is gonna turn the business. Stop, bop, see, bop, the bep, so we didn't be bop, a feeling that didn't be bow. He never walks around the place and speaks to all of the folks he don't know. I wouldn't either, and neither would you, friends. But I know he is friendly. I do. The rest of us, we do. Oh yes, we dig his beautiful soul, and we love him in his blue horn. Here's another thing now about the clothes he wear. I'm sure his style is in the future. He's so cool, the fit of his clothes are perfect. Just like the way he plays, he's not afraid of being different. And he has won most polls in his modern jazz. He and Gillespie are king. Us and his group are breaking records, yeah, 'cause they sure do swing. Huh. Huh. Can they swing? No, you didn't. Miles Davis walked off the stage. That's what your folks all are saying. Yes, he did leave the stage after his solo was over. Coltrane walked off the stage. What the people are saying. Yes, he did leave the stage, and that's a fact now. They felt they had to rehearse. Though we know we were masters, they get a real mellow sound, and you would have to admit it. I guess they both left the stage. That's what your folks all are saying. And if you can't figure out their groove, well, I have hipped you. So what?
Nothing like a little Miles Davis
Nothing like a little Miles
from
Davis.
Kinda Blue. Well, the music scene that developed in Harlem gave voice to the children of immigrants, industrial workers, and the first free generation of ex-slaves. The songs of Tin Pan Alley became the foundation for the great American Songbook, the new world's benchmark of artistic expression. With the advent and rise of the modern female vocalist, these songstresses would show the world how the American song should be interpreted, and over time they slowly, and sometimes very painfully, tried to shed the image and the stereotype of the downtrodden women of America's working class.
George Gershwin lived on 144th Street, right down the street from where we are now. Him and Ira Gershwin, immigrants. They added so much to the pantheon, the Tin Pan Alley, their songs, Rhapsody in Blue, but nothing compares to that wonderful voyage they took us on, Porgy and Bess, when they combined the sounds of the gullah, that of Eastern European Jews, Southern and African rhythms, came up with this masterpiece of the 20th century, sung by so many songstresses, from Leontine Price to Lena Horne, Billie Holiday to Con McRae. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Spread your wings and take off to the sky until that morning. I know nothing's gonna harm you. With your daddy and mommy standing by. Yeah. did Apollo's a child. She came out in a silver lemon outfit. Miss Sarah Vaughan. The following week will be the incomparable, the inevitable Ella Fitzgerald. Your lucky Carmen McRae would grace the stage, and she would just float along with that wonderful voice of hers. Every once in a while, Mary Lou Williams might play a little bit. I'm gonna let Arco just take on that female journey. Go ahead, girl. Let's not forget Miss Nina Simone. Fish are jumping, jumping, jumping. What Betty Carter say? The cotton is hot. Your daddy's rich. Ow. And your mama, she's just a little bit good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Until that morning, I know nothing's gonna harm you. Spread, spread those little wings and take off to the sky. Until that morning, woo, I know nothing's gonna find you. With your daddy and mommy staying, standing by. Oh, yeah. That's for our songstresses out there. Our lovely ladies of song. Tammy? That's right. Dee Dee Bridgewater. Cassandra Wilson. Glenn. Diana Krall. The list goes on of those wonderful women who are carrying on the legacy of
Diane Reeves.
Diane Reeves, that's right. That's right. My girl, what's her name? D-skirts and a shirt?
Renee Marie.
That's right.
So many.
So many.
Well, up here in Sugar Hill on the west side of Harlem where we live, where Arco and Marty live, within 10 blocks of each other, is a small park just blocks away from our home. It's dedicated to Johnny Hartman. The recording of Johnny Hartman and John Coltrane is held in the highest regard by jazz aficionados and by all of us. It's almost impossible to pick a favorite from their landmark recording, but tonight Allan's picked one of the songs that he thinks is his favorite. And here it is.
Let me remind you now that right up the street is John Coltrane's park. Johnny Hartman. If I should write a book for you, that brought me fame and fortune too, that book would be like my heart and me, dedicated to you. If I should paint a picture of you, that showed the loveliness of you, yeah, my heart would be like my heart and me, dedicated to you, because your love is the beacon that lights up my way to you, because with you I know a lifetime could be just one heavenly day. If I should find a twinkling star, one as wondrous as you are, that star would be like my heart and me, dedicated to you. Because your love is the beacon that lights up my way to you, because with you I know lifetime could be just one heavenly day. If I should find a twinkling star, one of as wondrous as you are, that star would be like my heart and me, dedicated to you.
Well, let's give a virtual hand to Allan Harris, Arcoiris Sandoval, and Marty Kenney, because that was just simply gorgeous.
Johnny Hartman, John Coltrane.
What an album. If you've never heard it, pick it up. It's amazing. And now we come to the part of the show where we go into a more contemporary vein, because the next song is a song composed by Allan. And to give you a little background, before the highly acknowledged exodus of African Americans to the northern industrial cities, there was an earlier exodus of blacks from the South out to the West. Allan and I had the immense pleasure of getting to know the great Ellington singer Herb Jeffries, who during the Harlem Renaissance in the 1930s made a few race movies about black cowboys. One of them was called Harlem on the Prairie, another was called Two Gunmen from Harlem, and there's several others. So to help bring a light on this rarely discussed topic of blacks in the West, Allan was compelled to compose a story that speaks of the accomplishments of black cowboys. So here's Blue is Angry from his musical, Cross That River.
Was dark as molasses, had hair like a buffalo, ran away from Louisiana, where he watched his folks get sold. He was angry, ooh yeah, he was scared. So we stole the master stud horse, rode into the wind. There is freedom for the taking if your will is hard and strong. Breaking stock and mending fences, woo, rounding up those wild longhorns. He was angry, ooh, he was scared, but he tried to settle down, Lord, live like a man. Heard a storm was brewing somewhere way back east. They say brothers fighting brother, gonna set those darkies free. He was angry, ooh, he was scared, 'cause he knew those old slave owners would soon be coming here. Thousands of African Americans left those fields, left those plantations, decided to seek their fortune, seek their freedom in industrial cities up north. Prior to that, across that Mississippi and the western frontier, there was another exodus that wasn't spoken of too much. It's called the Western Expansion. With a lot of people of color learned their trade from those vaqueros in Mexico. Blue was dark as molasses, had hair like a buffalo, ran away from Louisiana, yes he did, where he watched his folks get sold. Blue was angry, woo, ooh, he was scared, but he tried to settle down, Lord, live like a man.
That was Blue was Angry. And in the real show, in the big show, we have 9 pieces. So we have a 5-piece band and 4 singers. So it's quite an experience that I hope you get to see.
We do.
We're coming to the end of this beautiful evening. If you can imagine, it went by so fast, a blink of an eye. I know.
Wow.
We hope you've enjoyed our time together and that you'll join us as we bring Harlem After Dark to your town and to your city, because we're taking this show on the road.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, with some special guests and our core unit here, and we're going to be traveling when we can get back on the road and COVID allows us to tour, but we're hoping that's going to be next year. So we're ready, willing, and able to go. And in the meantime, you can see us here each week on Tuesday nights at 7:30.
That's right.
We're going to leave you with a Billy
Hey,
Strayhorn.
before you go on,
Oh, yes.
is there a Venmo or something they can hook us up?
Oh, yes, actually there is. If you'd like to contribute to help us keep the show alive and help us pay the musicians and ourselves, we would certainly appreciate it. And you can see on your screen there's a PayPal link and a Venmo link.
Yeah, whatever you can give, even if you just give your love, that's where it's at. Once again, I want to say thank you from Arcoiris, Sandoval, Marty, Kenney. I'm Allan Harris, plus your host and producer, Pat Harris. What's up?
Let me put my photo up here. Hi, everybody. Nice to be with you.
That's right.
So as we leave, as we sign off, this composition, this last song, is a Billy Strayhorn Duke Ellington composition that sums up the spirit and flavor of the Harlem Renaissance in this abridged version of Harlem After Dark Unplugged. So, a little rumbling of a train.
Oh, I like this song. You must take the A train to get the sugar way up in Harlem. You must take the A train to get the sugar way up in Harlem. Heavy now it's coming. Listen to those wheels a humming. All aboard, let's take the A train to get the sugar way up in Harlem. What you got? Hurry now. The A train is just 2 blocks from here, you know. We're up here in Harlem on Sugar Hill. Billy Strayhorn from Pittsburgh. He got hired by the Duke. The Duke said, come up to New York, here's some money. Billy Strayhorn said, how do I get there? He said, just take the A train, son. Arcoiris. Marty, Kenney. You must take the A train to get the sugar hill way up in Harlem with Marty Kenney. You must take the A train if you want to get the sugar hill way up in Harlem. Hurry now, it's coming. Listen to those wheels a humming. All aboard, Just take the A train to get to the way up in Harlem. If you want to get the A train, listen, you must take the A train. Don't you do it in vain. Walk, crawl, take the A train plain. If you want to get that A train, I'm talking about being insane. If you want to take the A train, you take the A train, take the A train, get to up in Harlem. The Duke, Billy's J. Horn.
So imagine you're hearing a thunderous round of applause because that's what everybody's saying online. They're loving the show. And they're asking for an encore. Ancora,
well, you're going to get an encore. Run through America.
I think we're going to run through America.
Okay.
The last song we'll leave you with tonight, thanks for tuning in, is a new song composed right up here in, of course, Harlem, where we are, where we live, about the state of affairs on the streets of the world, of the United States.
I think seems like we're just repeating history, and I'm so bummed out. In the 20s and early 30s, right before the Harlem Renaissance, the black laws were in effect and the Jim Crow laws were happening. People of color, my relatives, my ancestors, they came from the South to the North seeking a better life, only to find out that that thing called racism was following them. At the time that they came up here, it was the Ku Klux Klan marching in D.C. Marcus Garvey put his foot down and said, no more, back to Liberia. But here we are now in this predicament, so remember, please, please, whatever you do, vote November 3rd.
Yes.
That's all I have to say. Went for a run in a sleepy Georgia town. Thought he was safe, but they gun-armed me down. We're gonna go from the land that we love. Run, they say run, to America. Sleeping in a bed with a man late at night. Killed in the hallway, shot Brianna 8 times. We're gonna go from the land that you love. They say, run, Retta, run to America. We're tired of singing, tired of praying. It's hard to believe they will never feel our pain. A revolution for restitution. Let's take to the streets and shout out their names. Yes, we will. Watching the birds, Chris was down in Central Park. A white woman says, I'm gonna go and call the cops. Where you gonna go from the land that we love? They say, run, nigga, run to America. Yeah, for his mama with a knee on his neck cried out for mercy, but they killed George Floyd instead. Where you gonna go from the land that we love? They say, run, better run to America. We're tired of singing, we're tired of praying. It's hard to believe they have never felt our pain. A revolution for restitution. Let's take to the streets and shout out their names. Tired of singing, tired of praying. It's hard to believe they have never felt our pain. A revolution for restitution. Let's take to the streets and shout out their names. Yell for his mama with a knee on his neck. Cried out for mercy, but they killed George Floyd instead. Where you gonna go from the land that we love? What they say, run, nigga, run to America. Run to America. Stay safe, please stay safe. Don't listen to that madman in office. Please don't listen. 200,000 people have died. We don't have helicopters to take us to Walter Reed. We don't have 15 or 20 doctors standing above our bed making sure we're all right. All we have is each other. So please vote November 3rd. Vote!
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us. See you next Tuesday at 7:30, Harlem After Dark, Unplugged.
God bless you.